this load was actually coming off of my trailer when I was driving. So those chains and binders, it did not work.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel for another video. We are currently headed to South Carolina. We have an oversized load that we are picking up today. It is 2 tanks. I think they're water tanks that we're picking up today. So it's 2 of them that we should be getting. I think they have them at 5,000 pounds. This load is paying $950. For this load, I'm only going 160 miles to the drop-off. We just finished a drop-off today. Was trying to get it done yesterday. Whole mix-up, whole story. A short, brief incident I kind of go into is, so we go to pick up this load, and supposedly the load was supposed to be 5 pallets of like different material. They had like fabric on there, they had some plastic tubing, and they had also some other little plastic piece as well. It was supposed to be 5 pallets. It actually ended up coming up to be 4 pallets. The load was sitting for 3 weeks. For some reason the customer and the shipper or something like that was having some type of miscommunication, or no communication at all. So the load was kind of sitting, and I guess until everything, I guess, worked itself out, and somebody went to go get the load. So somebody actually booked the load, another Hotshot. They went to go get the load, and I guess they were sitting too long, and they ended up canceling. So they reposted it. We called, we got the load. I went there, and I actually sat for about an hour and a half before I actually got loaded. I had to call. So when I went to this place, you call to get your load. There was nobody you actually walk up to. Most of the time what you'll do is you'll go to somebody that may be already on the forklift, or you will go to some like office area to say, hey, I got a delivery for you guys. This is, and I'll give them the BOL. Hey, this is what you're, expecting to get. And normally what they'll do is they'll just say, all right, okay, go ahead, unstrap, and I'll send somebody out there on the forklift to come get the load. For this one, sometimes you do have to call. So what you do is they have a number up there. You'll call and say, hey, I'm here to pick up, or I'm here to drop off, or whatever. For this one, it was a pickup. And they were like, all right, we're going to send somebody out there. I sit. I got there around 2:30, 2:25, 2:30, somewhere around there. I'm sitting at 3:45, and I'm like, I was supposed to, I would say 3:45, I say 3:15. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to be meeting the customer at 4, and this was only like a 20-mile, drop off. So I was picking up, and literally my drop off was 20 miles or 20 minutes away from where I'm picking up at. So local load. And I sat there, waited. I ended up calling back saying, hey, nobody still has not came out to come get my load. I'm the only one sitting here. And it was kind of like, all right, okay. And I'm like, what do you mean, okay? I need to be meeting the customer at 4 to go drop this thing off. So they ended up sending somebody out. Took forever to get me loaded. Didn't meet the customer at 4. Called the customer back. Like, hey, can you still meet us at 5 now? And they were like, no, I'm not meeting you guys or whatever, because customer's frustrated, I'm frustrated, as far as picking up the load. Can you unload it yourself? I'm like, man, absolutely not. In the BOL or the Raycon sheet, it says not to touch the load at all. I don't supposed to put it on here on my trailer or take it off my trailer. So unless you guys gonna pay more money, I'm not touching it. And they was like, well, we only gonna get you done for tomorrow. I was like, what's the earliest? We say 8:30. I get there at 8:30, nobody's there. It was like, oh, nobody's gonna be there until 9:15. So I'm behind schedule. I was supposed to already be in South Carolina. I'm supposed to already have this load right now, taking it to, it's locals as well, South Carolina, South Carolina. I'm supposed to be taking this load to South Carolina as well. I mean, already supposed to be taking this load back, and I'm behind, and I'm in traffic right now. So these are just some of the things that I just wanted to give you guys. Some of the things that you probably end up going through when you are actually running and operating in this hotshot business. So enough of me talking. I just want to give you guys a quick little recap, but we are headed there. I got about an hour and 25 minutes until I get to South Carolina to my pickup. So I will see you guys there. Until then, man, you guys will see some of the views. All right, I'll see you guys. All right, y'all, so we just made it. We here at the pickup. Y'all see what we getting, which we getting these water tanks again. So we're gonna go to drop us again. Like I said, it's about 160 or so miles away. So we're about to go ahead and get loaded, and I'll see you guys when we get back in the truck. All right, y'all, so let me give y'all guys a quick rundown right quick, man. So we almost lost this load, to be honest with you. This load was actually coming off of my trailer when I was driving. So those chains and binders, it did not work. Or maybe it was just the way I secured them. I'm not sure, but I had to improvise. So let me show you guys what I had to do. So the reason why I used chains and binders in the first place was because my straps were not long enough. So I improvised. Ended up tying up 2 straps and making them into one and securing them there. I ended up using 2-inch straps because, again, I couldn't tie my 4-inch straps. Thought it would look weird trying to tie a 4-inch strap to a 2-inch strap, so I just used 2-inch straps. Y'all let me know if this is the right way. What would y'all would have done if your straps are not long enough and your chains and binders really wasn't working? Because whenever I turn, the tank would actually roll and it would loosen the chain and binder. So just wanted to see what you guys would have done. So all the professionals in there, y'all leave it in the comments to let me know what you guys would have done as far as for this load here and how to secure it. So yeah, guys, that's what I had to do, and that's it, man. Let's go. All right, so I did keep this one on here. This was the only one that I kept on here.
Seems very secure. Also, I had the wood up under here, so there's 2 pieces of wood that I didn't want to roll off. So it's mostly for the wood, but also just added protection or added securement as far as for rolling off as well. So I wanted to make sure that I kept this one on, but the rest of them I ended up taking off. But we're about to go ahead and take this off. So I'm gonna leave that piece of wood. I'm gonna leave this piece of wood under here, just so it doesn't roll off. Not sure exactly how he's going to get this this load off, just because these things do roll, and his forklift forks are not that long. So I gave him an idea. Let's see if he goes with it. I just say put the 2x4 or the dunnage on the side of the truck. So this is just in case if you guys get water tank. What you want to do is put your dunnage on the side of your trailer, and I got some flat pieces as well, but you can put them on the side. What you'll do is have one person here or 2 people there. They'll push, have 2 people back here, and basically they'll just roll it off. They'll stop it on this side, and then you can just tilt it back up, and then you can use your forklifts from there. So it'll make it a lot easier, but we're gonna see what he's gonna do. All right, look like he's gonna take my idea. Seems like that's the only way to really go with this one. So let me show you guys what it looked like. All right, so these are my dunnage. Gonna look to see if we can take it off with this. Sun is beaming, but I want to tell you guys some good news is that we got another load. The load we just dropped off, it was from South Carolina, about 174 miles distance from the pickup to the drop off. So we went on ahead and got that one. That was $1,000. So those 2 water containers, I want to say they scaled it at 2,000 pounds. It didn't feel like they scaled it at 5,000 pounds. It did not feel like 5,000 pounds. It felt more like 2,000. So yeah, we went on ahead. We got that dropped off, as you guys seen. But before I came to South Carolina, I came on South Carolina empty because we had that drop off in the morning in Georgia. So we dropped that one off. I didn't have time to pick up another load, try to come to South Carolina. So I came deadhead to South Carolina, but I came on the potential, which I knew I was already I already had 1 load already booked. We already signed the Raycon and everything. But he also told me, just due to my trailer, he was asking about the height of my trailer, and I told him the height, and he was like, "You have a special trailer." I didn't know there was anything special about it, but he was like, "I potentially got another load for you for Wednesday." So pick this one up, drop this one off. Everything goes well, should have another load for you. And I called back once we dropped off just now, and he also has another load. So we're actually about to go pick up 2 more water tanks. So this load here is 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. So it's 3 water tanks. I can only fit 2 on my trailer, just because they're about 20 feet in length or 19 feet in length. So I can only pick up 2 at a time, but this time I don't have to travel 174 miles. I'm literally only traveling 30 miles. 30 miles for both of them. So I pick up these two, go 30 miles, drop off, pick up the last one, drop off 30 miles, and we getting paid another $1,000. So $2,000 in 2 days, which we also had a $400 load. That was local for Georgia. That load was only, I think that load was less than 1,000 pounds, and I literally went 20 minutes away, and that was $400. So these are the loads for me. This is what I talk about. So my motto when I look for loads is trying to find loads for the least amount of weight, the least amount of distance, for the most amount of money. I feel like, to me, if you follow that motto, you're gonna be successful, especially in this business. Will it work like that every single time? No, it will not. You will have to travel. What you guys have seen me travel to, like New Mexico or Kansas City. You guys have seen me do this stuff like that. So yeah, you do sometimes have to travel out. But if you see those loads on there, that's, again, 2,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds, a few hundred pounds, going a little bit of distance, I take it. I'd rather stay local. I'd rather not carry all these heavy loads. Again, that's gonna put wear and tear on your trailer and also on your truck as well. So for me, I feel like the longevity in this business is working smarter, not harder. So for me, I want to take those light loads that's not going a lot of miles and getting paid the most amount of money. So again, this is 2 days. We just made $2,400, and these things are being factored. So this load that we just dropped off, we'll get paid today. The load that we dropped off in Georgia, that paid the same day. This load that we about to pick up and drop off, we'll probably get paid next day just because of the time. So there's like a cutoff time that our factoring company has, also with our bank as well, before they actually deposit the money in. But we'll get paid next day. So right now, what I'm doing, which I end up showing you guys here in another video, is I'm gonna show you guys how I look for my loads, and how do I call, and also how do I negotiate my loads. All right, so let me go ahead and focus on this road because I just missed my exit because I'm talking to you guys. So let me focus, get back on the right exit, and I'll see you guys in my pickup. All right, y'all. So we back to pick up these last 3 tanks. So we're gonna go ahead and start with 2, and then after that we'll go ahead and get the last one. Try to get a load for tomorrow. Broker had jumped the gun, basically tried to go ahead and book the load for the rate that they posted, which we were not satisfied with. So we told them that we wanted to go up on the rate because it has 3 drops, and they trying to pay us only $950 for 3 drops. 1 is in South Carolina and 2 of them in North Carolina. And if you see, this is what I'm talking about, and it's 5,000 pounds. So if you see what I'm talking about, is like we doing two drops, right? 2 picks, 2 drops, okay? There's only it's 1 pickup with 3 loads, but then you got 3 drops. So pretty much comes out to the same, right? 30 miles away, and then so 30 miles. So let's just say 60 miles in total. Well, they wanted us to drive like 468 miles, paying $950 on a 5,000 pound load, when I'm getting paid $1,000 on this load here, 2,000 pounds, and I'm only going 60 miles. Don't make sense. Let's just say going back and forth, so 120 miles. Come on, man, it's a no-brainer to me. So we tried to go ahead and negotiate up to 1150, and they didn't want to budge. But it is a new broker that we are working with. It's a broker that we wanted to work with, but it just didn't work out on this first load. But they tried to come back. This guy tried to come back and say, you guys messed up. Whatever. We ain't mess up nothing. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get my straps, get these ready, and then from there we'll go ahead, get this load, head out, come back, pick up the last one, and be out. I'm gonna head back to Georgia, I believe, tonight. My mission is complete here in South Carolina. I haven't seen nothing really in South Carolina that made sense or to take me back to Georgia. So I may dead head back, which it won't be that much, probably 160 miles back. So
ain't really too much crying about that. You know, we done had 2 pretty good days. So, all right, y'all, about to get loaded. All right, y'all, we just made it to the drop off. Man, it was literally 30 minutes away. Yeah, man, so we here. About to go ahead and get this unloaded, go back, pick up the last one. One thing I did notice is I do not like it all the way in the back. So anybody that is carrying these, I wouldn't recommend putting them all the way in the back. You're gonna have definitely a bumpy ride. I would try to get them closer to the front as possible. So the ride will be a lot smoother for you on the highway. So yeah, man, let me go ahead and get this unloaded, and I'll see y'all basically at the when we get to the pickup again. Finish that out, and actually I'm gonna stay here in South. Well, actually no, I'm gonna go to North Carolina. I'm gonna stay with a friend. Hopefully I can stay with him, him and his family. Hopefully I can stay with them tonight, and then we got another load. So got another load we're gonna pick up in Charlotte. So that's why I'm gonna stay in. I want to stay in Charlotte tonight, and then head back to Georgia on this other load. This next load we got, man. I think it's a few hundred pounds, and they definitely they're willing to work with us as far as for delivery. So we can definitely pick something else up tomorrow. So it's from Charlotte to Atlanta. Simple, smooth little load. So yeah, so that's gonna be the next thing. But yeah, man, let's get this unloaded, and I'll see y'all. And now this is what it want to do on the last one. It want to start raining. But we got a final pickup, final drop off. So I'm gonna let the rain cool down or lighten up a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead, strap, secure, go ahead and head to this drop off so we can finish off our day. All right. right, y'all. So that's it. That's going to complete our day today. Went on ahead and knocked out those 3 water tanks. And yeah, that's it, man. We went on ahead and sent to the factory. We'll get that factored. We'll get that money tomorrow. Great thing is that we actually got 2 loads. So instead of just 1 load, we actually booked 2 loads for tomorrow. So I love working ahead. So we already got those loads. So picking up in Charlotte, and we also picking up in Sumter, which that was the place I stayed at last night. So I'll go there. Both of them are going back to Georgia. So one drop off is in Atlanta, the other one is in Austell, Georgia. So yeah, man. So we're gonna continue, but that's gonna finish out this video. I'm about to head to Charlotte now. And yeah, man, that's it, man. Get ready to pick up for tomorrow. If you guys like this video, you already know what to do, man. The views, we get it. The views, I believe we get it. We just need those subs. Again, you guys know we're on the road to 1,000 subs, and I can only do it with you guys. So you guys make sure. I'm going through this bumpy road right now. Sorry, guys, I'm on this back road right now, so if the camera's shaking, forgive me. But yeah, man, we're on the road to 1,000 subs. If you guys please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment, share, all of that, and I'll see you guys